I am Detective Assistant Superintendent of Police, Mustapha Senesie, and I'm the Regional Coordinator. I used to be the Regional Coordinator for Family Support Unit in the Southern Region, but I'm presently working in the East at the region of Sierra Leone as Regional Coordinator in charge of the Family Support Unit.
Thank you, Mr. Senesie. Could you explain what a Family Support Unit means?
The Family Support Unit is a special branch in the Sierra Leone Police charged with the responsibility to investigate, arrest, and prosecute all forms of violence against women and children. And the Family Support Unit also have a responsibility to create awareness among communities for the fear of crime and the reduction of crime in communities. And we also have a responsibility, maybe lastly, to make prompt, well-coordinated referrals to certain other service providers, for which Commit and Act Foundation is one. For services which we cannot provide for our victims, we can refer them to those other agencies we partner with to provide those services so that we can have successful investigations of SGBV cases.
Very good. So we could say you are one of the experts about gender-based violence in Sierra Leone,
For
right?
sure. We deal with those cases. We have the right to investigate them and to also prosecute such matters. We are the only unit that
More
has
about
that
the
mandate.
challenges the police has, because you mentioned that earlier, that Commit and Act helps with transport and with medical support and all that. So this is not possible to provide by the police.
Yeah, we have our own challenges. We have a problem with late reporting. Mind you, sexual assault cases, it is fresher, it is merry when it is fresher. Meaning, the earlier you report it, the earlier the evidences and the other things that are is we're looking for. But the examination is not an end of itself.
No, you need the treatment.
Your treatment and these other things. And these facilities are not readily available. You have to pay. So if victims are not there to provide this money, it is a problem also there. It is a problem. And we also have problem with vehicles.
Okay.
To visit our scenes of crime. Because you can agree with me, you cannot take a suspect and a victim on top of a bike to a scene of crime.
I heard they do that. They come from hours away, the victims, on a motorbike.
But so you see, there is a problem there. So
Yes.
there is a need for vehicles.
Yes.
So that's
So the police has a lack of vehicles.
yes, we lack the department. We're talking about the FSU.
Yeah.
But it's not adequate to meet the general operations
Yes.
of your operations.
No.
So
And could you say something about your point of view? What are the causes of this high rate of violence in Sierra Leone against girls and women?
well, to me, the first reason I can ascribe to is the issue of male dominance. Men think they are men, we the men, and the cultural perception, stereotype perception that a man has the final decision, even the wife or the children cannot challenge what a man says. So most times, men think because of that background, that cultural and social background of their orientation, they think a man can do anything, whether he feels he's wrong or not, as long as he has satisfied his conscience. Then the issue of poverty. And
Poverty?
Poverty.
Ah, okay.
Yes. A hungry man is an angry man.
Yes.
And the effects of the war. The effects.
Like the experiences
Yes, the
from
experiences, the bitter experiences of the war has a flashback on our youths and the people of this country up to now. Some people really, the war, we are only disarming the people with the ammunition. We did not disarm the minds. And the mind forms the central focus of mankind. Once the mind has problem, it affects the entire system.
Oh, yes.
So we were only rehabilitating the people. We are doing physical rehabilitation and not rehabilitating the minds of people. That also has has an impact on how people are behaving today. Some people are behaving today as a result of the impact the war had on them. So their lives must still change. They still continue to behave and look at things from that perspective.
This is a very interesting point of view from a policeman. So you say we should work more with the minds of people.
Yes, and that is key. To me, the mind, which is the psyche, forms the central focus system of mankind. Once the psyche is exposed and vulnerable to abuses. So I'm really pleading with your able leadership and with Anna's support she's been giving, the brilliant services they've been providing, that we have offices of commit an act in these places, so that we can continue helping our women and girls in other parts of the country, not only in Sierra Leone, but other places where they are also facing similar problems.
That's awesome, Mr. Senesie. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
This was
Beate.
very, very helpful. And thank you for all your support for
Thank you
the work
also.
with
Thank you too
Committed
for
Act.
all